Hey y'all, welcome. This is Aaliyah here at the House of Kundalini, and I am here with my spicy friends here. Well, they're not really all that spicy, but it is considered a spice. And these are considered, not considered, sorry. These are allspice. You see? I have it sitting in my little clay plate right now. Well, why am I showing you allspice? Well, of course, we all know that allspice is one of the ingredients to treat toothaches. Okay. Also, it is used to add flavor to food. But in this case, I'm going to talk about more of the spiritual and magical properties that the Most High has infused into this lovely spice. One thing about allspice that always got me is that it has a distinctive scent. You really can't compare the scent. I mean, I can't, but it has such a distinctive scent or what have you. I'm over here smelling it right now. I really can't explain the scent. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to talk about some of the magical powers that is infused in this energy and what it emits out when we activate it and use it. So allspice, when you talk about herbs and using spices, a lot of times people say it's for protection, it's for this, and it's true. A lot of herbs and spices do render protection, right? So it's kind of like when you talk about medicine and they say, okay, the side effect is nausea and vomiting. Well, when you turn the bottle for most medication, that's what it renders, possibly nausea and vomiting. So I'm really not going to go into topic about, it's good for protection, although it is, right? But I want to talk about the highlighted properties that it does possess. Well, allspice is a spice that is associated with Mars, and Mars is associated with the element of fire. What does that mean for my work? How do I apply it to my work then? Well, you can apply it to work that you're using if you're trying to boost confidence, if you're trying to boost some form of mental acuity, like mental enlightenment, okay? Because there is definitely war in the mind at times. You might need to use your mind to convey some type of power, so to speak, especially if you're dealing with court cases and stuff like that, and especially if you have this unrelenting enemy that's bothering you. Maybe it can be your boss, maybe it can be an assistant to the boss, or a coworker that is rubbing really good elbows with the boss, and this person is trying to outsmart you. And you can use this for that. It empowers the mind as well. It's also good for physical strength. It is good to use it in warm water. And what you can simply do with that, you can add the allspice in the water that is pretty hot. So you might want to boil the water first and then add the allspice, or you can boil the allspice with it. And you put your energy into it. You might want to add some more herbs or what have you. You might want to add some bodily fluid to it if you want to, or whatever. And you can make your warm water, given the fact that you add your word power to your work as well. And whatever offering that you might be wanting to give to the energies that you're working with to help infuse and enhance that power. Also, allspice is really good to use in success work if you're trying to get success. So let's say, for instance, that you went on a job interview and you know that you are one of many people who are applying for the job. You can use that to enhance the likelihood of you obtaining a job. You can use it again for court cases if you need to be successful in your court case. You could definitely do it for success work. What was the other thing? oh, it is really good for money work. Okay? If you're doing some money work, and let me put a disclaimer on it. When we talk about doing money work, it's not always just about getting money when you do money work, right? You have to pay attention to how money work can sometimes work, because there are so many complexities that we can't fathom. But sometimes when we get money work, when we do money rituals, we think that we're going to come across money. Yeah, that's a high chance, right? If you do it right and you put your balance intention out. But sometimes when we do money work, it's also our ability to save money, or people giving us stuff so that we don't have to spend our money. You know what I mean? So we can preserve our money. Also, sometimes when we do money work, it can give you ideas on how to obtain additional money. So you got to understand there are certain complexities that comes with money work. Just don't think that when you open up your mailbox, you're going to get a random check from that great aunt who you never met but only heard about, and she passed away and you inherited a stack of money. It don't work like that, and just be very mindful that when you do money work that you put disclaimers on it, because I know in my much early years of doing ritual work, before I was more educated, I should say, I did money work, and a UPS truck hit me like 2 weeks later. And I did come across some money, a couple of thousands of dollars. But I didn't put a disclaimer on the money. So you always want to put safety measures on your money work, because energies try to give you what you're asking in the quickest way possible. And if you don't put a parameter or a disclaimer on it, it's going to move like a speeding bullet to give you what you're requesting. But this video is not about money work. I'm sorry, I kind of like got a little long-winded with it. This is just to talk about allspice. And allspice is very good with money work. It's good with game of chances, like gambling, bingo, or what have you. Casinos and stuff like that. It's good for business. So if you are an entrepreneur, or you're trying to go up the step ladder in your business, and that step ladder will render a higher income, it's really good to work with. What I do with the allspice, of course, you can put it in some hot water and fan it around your house and let that ashe come through. But before you do any type of ritual work, you definitely want to activate your work. You want to bring it to life, right? That's like you cooking a meal and you don't add no seasoning, no flavor to it. Yeah, you ate it, but bring out the beauty of it, okay? You have to definitely bring out that beauty of the spiritual work that you're working with, because all it is just allspice, but it's not manifesting that protection. It's not manifesting that healing. It's not manifesting that success. It's not manifesting that fortune, or what have you, or that power booster that we all need, or what have you, until you activate it and delegate what you're using it for, right? So yeah, this is just a brief video on the beautiful magical properties of allspice, how to use it. Of course, like I said, I soak it in water and fan the steam throughout my house. You can also put it in like a little sack and carry it with you, especially if you're going to court or what have you. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hear my son coming, so